Boom, welcome, I'm TychoCelchuuu, and I'm watching a video game. It's a really exciting game. If you watch my previous YouTube video, the names of the players will be very familiar, but the teams, not quite as familiar. Because we have Dave playing as the Americans this time, not as the Soviets, also in the south, not in the north. It's the same map, though. And Luciano playing again as the Germans. I guess that's not very specific. Both enemies are the Germans, but as the Ostherr, as the Wehrmacht, as the not Oberkommando West, and building Tier 1, and again going the MG first opening, this time in the north, same map, same players, different outcome, question mark? Make your predictions now. If you're on YouTube, make them in your head. If you're on Twitch, make them in chat. And if you don't want to predict, that's totally fine, because right now you don't have a lot of information to go on. You just know these are both very good players, both of whom who have beaten each other very often and in the game. So,
Rifle squad ready for action.
And a couple rifle squads out. So great. And of course, having built Tier 1, Luciano's not going to just keep pumping out MG42s. We have many options, and it looks like it's the Grenadier option. Easy prediction on Dave, says somebody whose name is too dark to read in my chat. Oh, it's J for Jet. What's up, J for Jet? Thanks for stopping by. What does that crown next to your name mean? I think that means your Twitch Prime or something. Anyways, the first engagement has been joined in. Whew, bad news for Luciano. The MG doesn't even get the chance to set up. Dave fucking pushes it straight off the map. And, that's bad news. Long time no see. Great to catch a stream. Thanks, Jay, for Jet. Yeah, I'm intermittent. My life is very busy right now. I will not be in the country for the next week, so I figured let's stream before that. And yeah, so that MG42 pushed off, hurt a bit, runs all the way back to base. Not a huge run. Retreating from here, not a lot of time lost. But now the Americans are going to set up shop in this piece of shit. And that's not going to be good news for the Germans. But that's okay, because they're the bad guys. Dave plus 5% odds, says Hensu. At least 5%. 5%'s underselling it. I'd say this game is done. Let's just go to the menu and quit. I'm just fucking with you guys. But what if we did quit? No, I'm just messing with you. Poor Grenadiers. What did they ever do wrong, aside from supporting a genocidal, annexing dictator? But who hasn't done that? If you're in America, not a lot of people haven't done that lately. Man, what's cooking in your life? Ketamine, says Moodle. And Hansu says, what's cooking in your life? I don't know what's up with ketamine, but congratulations to ketamine. Ooh, this is going to be a long retreat for these pioneers. Looks like the riflemen are not going to bother chasing them, even though there is a gap of red cover coming up pretty soon. I guess they didn't want to run into the MG42. We have Rifle Company chosen, or sorry, Infantry Company chosen, which I always think of Rifle Company because it gets you Rifleman Field Defense in the bars. Yeah, so no chase from the Americans. Dave just making do with his 3 riflemen, including these guys who are building some sandbags. Uh-oh, maybe they get kind of riding dirty. No, they'll be fine. They'll be good. They'll be fine. They'll be okay. Oh, no. Did you see those 2 shots? Just 2 shots from long range of Grenadiers. Took a pretty good chunk off the rifleman health bar, because those were basically guaranteed hits, because your received accuracy or whatever goes up when you're building. I don't actually know the mechanic, but I would suspect your received accuracy just jumps through the roof. It seems like that's what's going on. And anyways, we don't want to make too much hay about it, but the green cover is, who knows how long it's going to hold up. These riflemen are, wow, I hit the wrong button on my mouse. These riflemen are really doing some great damage to those Grenadiers, and they're getting real picked off. They've only lost 1 dude over here, and they're at half health. It's time to retreat, because once you're at half health like that, the machine gun can start getting some lucky hits and you're dead, even in green cover. But yeah, I mean, look, 1, 2, 3, 4 Gren squads and a machine gun, not to mention the piles, are basically being roundly beat by 3 rifle squads, and of course a rear echelon who built a fighting position. Wow, and it's being upgraded too with the machine gun. When's the last time you saw this? Don't answer that. I don't care. But like, come on. Oof, and lucky riflemen pick off the gunner on the MG42, making it very easy for them to get that flank. The MG42 100% pushed off. Luciano is really fucked at this point, and we're definitely just quit. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I love you guys. I'd never quit on this game just to do that. What is wrong with this guy? Oh no, he's just curled up in a fetal position. I thought he was like bent over backwards or something. It looked kind of weird. But we're good. How's this thing? Almost done. Man, a 50 cal in a fighting position. I'm excited. Look at all these sparks on this truck. Oh man, the rear echelon are fucking owning face. Who would have predicted this? They're destroying the Pioneer. I'm just kidding. It's basically even now because the Pioneers just caught up. But yeah, I don't think the Pioneers can keep playing chicken like... Oh! Talk about can't keep playing chicken. The rear echelon couldn't keep playing chicken. Then the Pios retreat either way. So nobody wins that. That was a very destructive battle. And a lot of interesting things to think about. Neither player chickened out first. It looked like the rear echelon had the upper hand, even though at that range, typically the Pios will wipe the floor with them, and just ended in tears. To nobody's surprise, we have a Stuart coming out. That's what the quick tech to captain is for. Oh god, let me mute my mic. You guys just missed a lot of coughing, so. Oh boy, low health, but no models lost yet. Yikes! Well, a lot of mutual retreats going on here. Nice flank here, guys. They're gonna target the retreaters? Probably not, I think. Yeah, you don't want to target the retreaters, even though you could get a lucky burst and kill some people, because if you force these people off, you'll be safer. They do end up retreating anyways, but every time you pop the menu up, the audio desynced a little, I think, says Dorksman. Well, we are fucked. Because I can't fix that without quitting and rejoining the game. But that is good to know. Maybe now I've actually solved the appearance of the desyncing issues on Twitch, which makes no fucking sense. Here's the Stuart. But I'm actually going to test that later, someday, somehow. We have a walking Stuka coming out, or is that just a... It's a normal half-track. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was a walking Stuka. It's a normal half-track. That makes much more sense. What is happening here? Look at this American assault. Look at all these things. What is happening? Where's the German? I was like, well, there's some sort of thing over here that people are shooting at, but I can't really tell. I just had to scroll a bit. It's Grenadier is fucking up this captain squad, and I don't even know what's gonna happen. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. And we now have the CPs to get free bars. Not free bars, but the bars are unlocked. So, Dorksman says, just keep doing it. We can test it right now. No, I'm not going to fuck up the stream. What do you think? I'm a rookie? I'm an amateur? You're trying to sabotage me? I'm a professional. My entire income is like my 3 Twitch subscribers. I'm living on fumes here. I'm shoutcasting from the library because I got to use public computers because I don't own my own computers. I'm homeless. I wash myself with rats. I use them as sponges. But yeah, I am curious whether that's causing the desync. This is making no sense to the YouTube people, because the weird thing about the desync, it only shows up on Twitch. It's fine on YouTube. I think I need to pay more attention to the game. Sorry, I was ranting about being completely homeless and having no money, which is 100% the case. Hello, fellow library patron. Sorry I'm making so much noise. That's a good book over there. Totally check that out. Somebody recalled one of my books the other day. I was reading James Baldwin's Nobody Knows My Name. It's a collection of essays. Really good book. And somebody recalled it, so I only made it halfway through. In conclusion, libraries suck. Buy all your books. Then you'll never get it recalled. But they're really heavy. They take up a lot of space. Stuart doing some work. Basically just pushing people off. Only up to, I was about to say 3. Clearly more than 3. Now it's up to 4. Now it's up to 5. Okay, Stuart's doing some work. Stuart is putting in the hours. We're gonna see that Stuart's face a lot more, I predict, coming up this year. And okay, like I said, and then I got sidetracked by some bullshit about audio desyncing or whatever. We got the CP upgrade for the bars, so now the American can grab that, and that's what all the munitions is going into. And already we have bars not just on the rifleman, but on the captain too. Not a bad idea to stick some bars on the captain. It's just it's nice. It's a nice little infantry squad. It's as good at fighting as anybody else, and it knows what to use with bars. And the thing about the bars is you fucking blob with them, and you get results. Bars get results. Bar blobs get results. BBGR. Right? Yeah. Bar blubs get rid of it. Yeah, 100%. So that's a squad wipe. Luciano is 100% fucked, and I'm definitely quitting the game at this point. No, I'm just kidding. But I just fucked up my Twitch stream. Probably some more. We'll have to see. How could the Twitch stream get fucked up when I hit the escape button in the game and bring up the menu? How could that? Why would Twitch have any idea what's going on? So strange. I mean, not that Twitch has... Somehow the game is... It doesn't make sense. Hunsu says, I can't tell if you're serious about the library, and what Duffly says, Tycho's always serious, deadly serious. Well, the thing is, in America, all the libraries have huge budgets, because Americans love paying taxes for public services. That's like the main thing Americans are really big on. And so they all have top-of-the-line gaming PCs, extremely fast internet connections, and very tolerant patrons who don't mind if I'm fucking yelling about washing myself with rats. So I'm not joking about the library thing. I'm definitely here. I'm waving to the librarian right now. Hi! Hi, Mildred. Hi, yeah, I'm talking to my stream about you. They want to know how tall you are. They don't, actually. I'm making that up for Mildred to make her think you're interested in her. It's good for her self-esteem. What the fuck is this? We have a fucking pack howitzer? What, this thing which hasn't done a goddamn thing as far as I can tell the entire game. Now the patrons are looking at me because there's a bunch of children in the library today. So they don't like me swearing, but... yeah, a pack howitzer and a 50 cal upgraded fighting position. What is Dave doing? He's on the wacky tobacco. Well, let's watch the bombardment. Not a very impressive explosion. I like how it lands in like 3 inches of water, but it's like, oh, Relic's like, oh, it landed in the water, so it's got to make the... Oh, actually, it doesn't make impressive explosions even when it lands on the land. But Relic's like, oh, it landed... There goes the water. The water fucking disappeared. Okay, I have so many things to talk about. I have a number of complaints. I'm writing up a letter to my congressperson. Number 1, library funding is too much. My taxes are through the roof. Number 2, where did the water go? Number 3, fucking bars, man. Are you serious? Number 4, the splash, even though it landed in 2 inches of water, it was like it landed in the ocean. Jesus! The pack howitzer just fucking wiped the squad. I'm basically, it's over. We're quitting. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joshing with you. I'm just joshing with you. You think I'm being serious? I'm not being serious. Pack Howie is great on this map, says what Life. I wasn't complaining that's bad. It's just we never see it. You never see it. You know who's got a pack howitzer? A Men of War has got a pack howitzer. Assault Squad too. You can buy one with your hero points. It's 1 hero point. I think I need to buy it more often. I think it's pretty good. See, the audio stops a little, says Darkseid. Well, of course the audio stopped. Like, well, look, watch. See, no audio. It's because I'm fucking pausing the game. Don't tell me that's what you mean. I'm just worried if it's causing a desync. Jesus. This thing is nailing people left and right. It's 5. This is nailing more people than Ron Jeremy. Hey, topical reference. Ooh. I bet Dave is using attack ground for accuracy. Well, I bet that maybe you're right. So suck on that for $1. Yeah, but there's an audio delay, says Dorksman. I don't understand. I don't care, and I'm scared. Scared and confused. Rear echelon up to vet 1. So does Luciano have a way back into this game? Basically, what Luciano needs is either for this thing to become a Flammenwerfer and roast all the squads, which is actually doable considering there's very little AT. I guess now they're vet 1, the riflemen, so they can AT grenade the thing, but it's still plausible. The other option is, oof, we don't have any teching, so take some of this 112 fuel and maybe put it in a command tank is going to be the option, because otherwise you have to tech way the hell up. Let's actually check how many tiers they've unlocked. Oh yeah, no, teching is not going to happen for the Germans before the game is over, probably. So it's going to have to be command tank or bust. The pack at least is doing some work against the Stuart. I feel like a pack plus a command tank can easily take on a Stuart. Oh, he can just speak the time he says at the top of the screen, says Hunsu. Yeah, like the old-timey syncing. 14, 1401, 1402, 1403. Pack howitzer fucking destroying people. I think I'm probably in sync. I don't think we've solved the sync issue, but I don't know. His video is definitely synced with his audio. Good, good. It's not fucked up. Dorksman was lying, and because of that, we're fucking quitting the game. Just kidding. Oh boy. So that's a Sherman coming out, and that's, I think, basically GG, because all we're going to get is command tanks, I think, from here out. There's just not going to be the fuel income to the fuel reserves for Luciano to pull this thing out. Oh boy, poor Luciano. We're taking it up to battle phase 2. Okay, whatever. I guess we can do that.
Our fighting position now has some crowds are sniffing around our asses.
We'll see. We'll see.
Enemy forces
I heard the audio cut out now. I'm not lying, the game audio was desynced from the video. Fuck my life. Well, in that case, I'm glad now we know the source. I'll never hit escape again. Until I forget. On your computer. I don't know. Twitch chat, work this shit out amongst yourselves and report back to me once you have some sort of conclusive results on this. Do a fucking peer-reviewed study, alright? It's too much uncertainty for me. I can't take this shit. My stomach is twisting itself into knots and I'm shitting myself right here in the library. Everyone can smell it. It's super embarrassing. I'm gonna have to clean up after this. How many kills? 9 kills on the pack howitzer, and it doesn't have Vet 1 yet. What do you get at Vet 1? Smoke? Yeah, WP. Vet 2, heat. Yeah, I don't know about that. But at least you get it. Oh, replaces the existing high explosive. So do you not want Vet 2 on a pack howitzer because it gets rid of your normal bombardment and you gotta either use WP or, Jesus. Or anti-tank? Boris the Potato. Little side note, Dave must have used Supervise on the Shermans as is produced in only 10 seconds or no. I feel like I saw it being produced for quite a while. But this guy is close by. But also he's a retreat point. Hard for us to know. Heat brutalizes assault guns that sit still. Well, when's the last time an assault gun sat still? Look at this fucking pack. Talking about sitting still, this thing's showing its ass. Yeah, it's very tempting to recruit, but that's a trap. There's bars. It's a trap. Yeah, classic rookie move. I mean, Luciano, to be 100% fair, that was probably the right play. You needed to get that crude and try and take this thing out, or push this thing off at least. And you can recruit it from this, or reinforce it from this thing, so it sort of makes sense. But, that's kind of, it's a tough thing to make work. Luciano couldn't get it to work, although, you notice it did just reinforce here. Listen for explosions, says Dorksman. Okay, well, we gotta find out if the game audio is desynced. I'll give you some data so you can do your peer-reviewed study. We gotta find something blowing up. So let's look at where the pack howitzer is bombarding, and we'll watch when the shells fall. Watch for the shells fall in the explosion. Heat rounds plus 100% damage, 250% penetration, 100% range. Do you play this game or just commentating matches, says Mate JKO. I do both, but commentating is easier. Ooh, and I always feel like stressed about playing the game, because it's like, well, I could play or I could stream and then everyone could enjoy the game. Jesus. Did we? Oh boy, this is over. These squads are just going, okay, here's some sync stuff. So did the explosion line up with the? Okay, it's over. Yeah, poor Luciano, man. Things really started to tip downwards when the bar squads came out. And we only had, I think they basically only blobbed once, but that was enough to effectively wipe a squad. After that, it was just unlucky squad wipes every once in a while, and it's really tough to claw your way back from that sort of, first that early game domination, and then second, once the bars were out, that really solidified the domination. Okay, cool. I'll stop recording for YouTube, so if you're watching on YouTube, enjoy the inky blackness of nothingness.